Hygiene crimes I think people should be locked up for with immediate effect. Showering with our hands. Why are we still doing this? I thought it's a brand new year, people would move away from showering with their hands. No, people are still showering with their hands. Exfoliating gloves, they exist. African net sponges, they exist. I don't recommend loofahs because they carry bacteria, but even loofahs, they exist. Can we please step away from showering with our hands? This one really triggers me. It's the reason why I don't like having that many people come to my place. Sitting on the bed with outside clothes, this is a big no. I don't know if this is like a cultural thing, but why do I still have people sitting on a bed with outside clothes? Especially if you've been somewhere dirty. For example, you went on a night out, the club, you were drinking, it's a sweaty environment, your clothes are probably a bit dirty, maybe it was raining, and you come back home and sit on your bed? Let's not do that. Okay. How about we shower when we come back from somewhere and then we can go on our bed? This one you deserve 10 years jail time if you're doing this. Shoes on the bed. Guys, I might be laughing, but I'm not laughing, all right? Shoes on the bed. Why are we doing why is this a thing? Okay, why are we having shoes on the bed? Like, come on, get to a point where this is just overly disgusting. Where have those shoes been? You've probably stepped in dog poo with those shoes and you're coming to put them on your sheets. There's levels, okay? There is level. Not using a tongue scraper. This one I thought was basic knowledge, but it's not. A lot of people are still in the habit of just brushing their teeth. Guys, we need to scrape our tongue, okay? All that white stuff that's on your tongue and you're just brushing your teeth and leaving the house thinking it's cool. It's not cool. It's not, okay? We need to start using tongue scrapers because that is actually how we get the bacteria out of our mouth. Most of the bacteria, anyway. This one might seem a little less serious because I know a lot of people don't do this. Maybe I'm just extreme. Being in the house with outside shoes, I cannot fathom this for the life of me. When I come into my place, okay, and I come back from somewhere, I leave my shoes that I went out with at the door. You're bringing those shoes into the floor where you walk with your socks, maybe your bare feet sometimes. This one really triggers me. I do not walk in the house with outside shoes. That is dirty. Like, I'm not being funny. Get you some slippers. Get you some slippers so you can walk around your house with. Let's not walk around the house with outside shoes, please. For the life of me. This one is something a lot of people do, especially during the summer. So I'm sorry to burst your bubble. Applying deodorant or applying scent on top of something that's already dirty. Why are we spraying deodorant when we know we smell? Okay, why are we not just showering? Why are we drenching ourselves in perfume instead of just taking a trust me, I'm not judging you because I've been there before. Back in my school days, I wasn't a morning person. I'm not showering in the morning before school. All I know is that I'm waking up in the morning with my stinky armpits, I'm putting deodorant and I'm going to school. Look, I'm gonna admit it because at least I've changed it, but a lot of you still aren't changing. We need to change that. If you know you already smell, let's not mask the odor. Let's just clean it off. Let's jump in the shower. You know what I mean? There's way more where this came from though, so I actually might do a part two because my mouth can go for days and my opinions can go for days as well.